Let's declutter my entire house. We have way too many things in this house. Are you gonna help me clean and organize?
Here.
At first, I was a little lost on where to even start, but on day one, I decided to just go through all the totes in our attic and under our bed. Which I'm so happy I did because I ended up using the empty totes for decluttering the rest of the house. Most of these totes were filled with my son's clothes and toys, and although I'm pregnant with a girl, and my husband and I agreed that we'll be 2 kids and done, I will be keeping some baby boy clothes, just in case. Also, I have no idea why I've kept all these toys, so we're going to be giving most away to family and friends. Then I went through everything under our bed, which thankfully wasn't much. Afterwards, I was able to empty out all of these totes, and this tote is for baby girl. These 2 totes are going back in the attic, and these totes are for donation and selling. Day 2 was a busy one because I was working on our most cluttered and disorganized room in the house. We had been using this room as storage, but we're converting it into our daughter's room, so these things have to go. And after I'm done decluttering my entire house, we'll start on renovations and decorating this room. Day 2 was cut short because I got tired and my husband and son helped with the rest. On day 3, I tackled our very disorganized TV stand. I would have organized this space sooner, but my first trimester took me out. So now that I'm finally feeling much better in my second trimester, I'm trying to catch up with everything. I also got these cute storage bins that were the perfect look and size for our stand, so I'll be adding a link to these in the description if anyone is interested in them. I even ended up moving and reorganizing all the electronics and cords, which took longer than expected, but it was definitely needed and made things look so much better, and I was just so happy with the final results. On day 4, I was back in the music / storage room, which will soon be turned into our daughter's room, and went through all the drawers in the closet and put them in totes so I could go through it all easier. And honestly, I have no idea why I have all these items. It's just clutter, and thankfully I was able to get rid of most of these. My husband also helped me with getting all the art supplies out of the closet. The rest of the items in this room are either my husband's or needs to be donated, so this room is pretty much done for the meantime. On day 5, it was more of a chill day of decluttering in my room. I went through my entire closet, all my clothes, shoes, and drawers, and thankfully I wear the same 3 outfits like every week, so it was easy to get rid of lots of clothes that I barely ever wear. Day 6 was more of a laundry day, but I was able to declutter some of my son's clothes and put away clothes for our daughter. And afterwards, we had a little dance party in Ezra's room to celebrate. On day 7, I worked on Ezra's room some more by decluttering and organizing his entire closet and just cleaning up his room. Some items in here will be going in his sister's room, but we'll just keep them in here for the meantime. So my son's room was completely decluttered and cleaned. On day 8, it was back in our room to declutter whatever I forgot on day 5. I went through my desk and just tidied up a bit because we're actually going to be changing a few things in here, like upgrading our queen size bed to a king and moving some things around. So I was just happy to have our room completely decluttered and cleaned as well. So I'm doing like a mid reset because I was planning on going through all these after I decluttered the entire house. But since I'm running out of space, I'm going to go through all of these items right now. I feel like I've decluttered half my house, so we're just doing a halfway reset. All of these things are either going to be for sale or for donation, so I need to price things and just organize them into different totes. So let's get into it. For day 9, we are going through all the totes we use for decluttering and putting everything where it needs to go. So these totes will be going to my mom's so we can sell these items at her garage sale. These are things I'm giving away as gifts, and I was able to empty out 3 totes. So day 10 wasn't much of a decluttering day, but we did end up putting together our king size bed and rearranging everything. And it was so much easier to do since the entire room was already decluttered and cleaned. We even got to watch Ezra's favorite spider documentary that night. On day 11, I decluttered my entire workspace, which I had been kind of putting off because although most things are pretty organized, I just knew I had way too many things in here. And it's a lot of small things, so I think that's why I've been dreading it, but it had to be done. And I know that having a clean and organized workspace helps me to be more efficient, so I try to keep it as organized as possible. But I think all small business owners can relate in some way that our workspace is never 100% fully cleaned. So it really is a daily task, but having it decluttered helps so much. On day 12, I tackled our restrooms and storage closets. Thankfully, they are all small, but it did take some time to declutter, organize, and clean everything. But I was happy because I found some things I've been needing. And while I was decluttering and organizing our cleaning closet, it reminded me to get rid of our candles and plugins because I feel like I'd always get headaches from them, so I don't know why we still even had them. And I'm so thankful for everyone's alternatives and recommendations. I'll definitely be trying some of them out soon, so if any of y'all have any more recommendations, please let me know in the comments below. And then finally, on our last day, day 13, I ended up decluttering our laundry room and kitchen. I started out with just sorting out our laundry while my husband was busy doing the dishes and just cleaning and organizing the rest. As you can see, our laundry room is pretty small and tight, so it didn't take too long to declutter and clean. And for the kitchen, I'm grateful it's not too big either, because that means less to clean and declutter. I'd say half our cabinets and drawers are very disorganized and cluttered, while the other half is extremely organized, so it really didn't take long. What took the longest this day was definitely reorganizing our pantry and fridge, but this needed to be done a long time ago. I was just too sick to do anything in my first trimester and couldn't even step foot in the kitchen without gagging, so here we are in the second trimester. I just love a clean and organized pantry and fridge. And that's the end of my entire decluttering series. If you're also in the process of decluttering your entire house, feel free to put this video on in the background. And I hope this video can motivate at least some of y'all. Thanks for watching. And don't forget to like and subscribe.